Give me the ball. Come on. Ah. Oh, yes. Was a good pass, not a good reception. Okay.
If the coach chooses to play counter-attack as a concept for his team, you think he needs a specific player to play counter-attack, like fast strike?
Yeah.
And
Because the game model have always to look the capacities of his players. Pep Guardiola and top coaches, they can look to his own conception of the game and say, I need a striker with these particularities. And they have money to look and say, it's this one. How much? It doesn't matter. The guys like me and maybe the most part of the coaches have a conception, but after they go to the club and see, it's impossible to put this conception on the pitch. It's difficult. You know, I can't do it. I have to change maybe 3 or 4 players. Okay, directly, I have 3 or 4 players to change. No, we don't have money, so okay, I have to change my game model. Is that yeah?
my last question: how we can defend the team play a counter-attack?
How we can defend? Yeah.
Because I remember my team.
We will see the defense part. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember we lose 3-1 against one team, not a big team. 3 counter-attack, 3 goals, same play.
Yeah.
3-1.
Yeah. It's a pattern. You normally get goals with the counter-attacks. It's a pattern. It's not the only thing that is isolated. This was bad luck. No, that is not bad luck. It was bad training. Yeah. Or the other are very, very, very good. You should not go with a block with all the players with attack, because maybe you put too much players in the attack system. So when you are losing the ball, you don't have players to recover and organize your defense. So you have to look this point. It's not only count numbers, it's understand the quality of the game. Huh? Because the game is strategical and tactical. So how can stop the other team? Maybe you don't see very well the other team. Maybe you don't see very well the other team, so you don't scout very well the other team and how they make 3 counterattacks and you get 3 goals. Yeah, maybe the fault was you. Maybe, I don't know. I have another question there. Come on.
Do you tend to set your game model on your specific team, or by looking at the opposition? So would you be
No. That is a good question. I have my way of playing. My team has my way of playing. That's why it's very important you analyzers know the way of playing. That is important. Because after you are looking for what? You are looking for what? If you don't know the way of playing my team, you don't know what you are looking for. You don't know. Okay? For example, sometimes we see statistics during the game. We see statistics like this. This guy ran 7 kilometers, and the other one's 8.5. They play in the same position. This is, for example, midfield defender, and the other one is the midfield player, 2, defender. And this guy is 8 kilometers or 9, and this one is only 7. Why the difference? Maybe it's because this coach or this guy tell him, I want that you don't go more than this space. I want that you are always balanced the team. Don't get out of the central corridor. And this guy, the other team, the coach tell him, you have to go there, 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 and there. So his action is more bigger than the other one. So it's normal that this number will be bigger. But this is quantity. is not quality. Huh? So this guy can run a lot, but he don't do anything. And this guy can run a little less, but the quality that he gives to the team is better because this is a team. Huh? You know, team is different of individual situation. Okay? So I have a game model. I have my game model, my way of playing. And when I go to play with another team, I know information about the other team. And the other team, for example, has they like to make counterattacks, or they have two wingers, very strong two wingers. So what I'm going to change is my game model? No, I will not change my game model. I only change is some particularities of my game model. It's small points, small things. You understand? And this is for only that game. For example, I had an experience that I have to play for the league with one team, and 4 days after, the same team I have to play for the cup. I will use different strategies and different tactics for playing for the same team. You understand? Because we already have 90 minutes of experience to play against that team. So we have to change, we say micro changes. You understand? Micro changes. So we make micro changes in our way of playing that don't destroy our way of playing. Don't destroy. It's small points in the pitch that are going to change. Huh? This is another thing. First, I have to conciliate it, my conception of the game with the particularities of my players. And after, if I train 1 month, 2 months, preparing my team with my game model, I cannot change my game model because I'm going to play against Barcelona. I know maybe I'm going to lose against Barcelona, but I'm not going to change everything. I'm going to make, oh, maybe you have to look a little better Messi, be aware of Suarez, you know. But that is micro changes. Micro changes. What we see in Messi? What we see in Messi? First, is very good at dribbling. First. Secondly, he have a good pass, a breaking pass between the defenders and the right defender. The right defender. He make a lot of passes here for this guy coming inside. So, and after he kick, like, you know, he kick and make goals, and he's very fast. I think only with a elbow you can stop him, maybe. Huh? But I don't going to change my life only because of that game. I don't going to change it. Huh? Micro changes. It's not only me who say that. It's a lot of people say that. Okay. So don't be worried when you say to the coach, look, the other team play like this, and they don't make any changes. This is problem. It's not your problem. You only need to tell him good information. After the information, what you're going to do is from the coach, not from you. Okay? So if you get fired, it's because the guys are crazy. Because you are not the coach. Okay? You give good information to the coach, and after, what you're going to do with that information is not your business. It's the business of the coach. Understand? Okay? This is a point. Come on, give me. Oh, God. It's too low for me. Come on. Any question? No? No question? No? Okay, let's see. Let's go. Now we're going to start. 9 o'clock. 1 hour to explain that. But I think you be more comfortable. You be more able to work when you feel how you can manage your situation inside of the club and your relation with the coach. Your relation with the coach. Huh? When you see these pictures that you show to the coach and say, look, coach, look, see, huh? Because if you see, you believe, huh? If you only talk, it's difficult. Show that. Show video clips.
Talk with video. Without video, it's not really.
Huh?
Talk with video.
Yeah, talk with video.
If you talk or tell the coach something without video, the coach cannot accept.
Yeah, it's better. He understands the situation.
Yes.
Better, huh? Better. So let's see now. You can open your report. Open your report, please. You like captains? Yeah. Oh. No. Now you can. Okay. I can give you, no problem. You see, different lines of the team is winning the ball in different spaces, but the time is not more than. Huh? Just a little. But I don't show the other ones, okay? Okay, second building. So now we are in
We need this long, but this is possible. Once when you have exactly this when we start. Yes. And then what we say. So I can yes. When I
Okay. Okay. They make me a question, and I have to go to this. If you go to YouTube, you just put my name, and you find 57 video clips about analyzing. Me famous? Yeah. Some guys know. Some guys. You have 57 video clips. There is in Portuguese, Spanish, and some in English. So you can go there And if you want to take it, you can take it. It's very easy. But I remember this because they make me a very good question. Is the life of information of the opponent. The life of information. So, in my way of looking at things is, so we have here a competition. We have here a competition. The analyzer will look for information, how information. Okay? Sometimes we have two groups. One group see our team, and another group see the team, the next team, the others. Okay? For me, the first thing that is important to have for a coach is the information of this competition. It's not this one. So, the first day after the competition, second day after the competition, third day after the competition, etc. So if you have 6 days between two competitions, normally for me the first day will be okay, rest. Okay? On the second day we have a small meeting about what's happened here. And what is for me a small meeting? It's about 10 minutes. I pick up the best things of the team and some of the worst things of the team. I want put my team looking for the good things, not only the bad things. Sure, if you lose 10-0, it's impossible to have good things. 10-0. What I'm going to show them. Maybe it's better to cancel. It's better to cancel this meeting, okay? Because if the coach, if the players feeling this result, you're gonna give another negative input in the head of the players, okay? So, okay, we don't lose 10-0. We win 1-0, or maybe we lose 1-0, or something like that. Okay. So, first day, no rest, everyone rest. Second day, a small meeting, not more than 10 minutes. I show them good things and the things that we have to change. I have to change. So, on the second day, my problem is not the other team. On the second day after the competition, is my team that is the problem. Okay? Because in second day I have to recover some players, and I have to work a little more with the other players that don't work. This is prioritization. Prioritization. So look how I organize my team. Group 1 is the players that make more than 45 minutes of competition. More than 45 minutes. Group 2 is the guys that goes to the pitch. They go to the competition, but they don't make more than 45 minutes in the pitch. Maybe less than 40 minutes. Group 3 is the guys that are in the list, but they don't play. They go, but they don't play. They stay in the bench. And you take 7 in the bench, and normally at least 4 don't play. 4 don't play. Okay? They don't make no competition. And we have the group 4. Who is the group 4? It is the guys that normally are in the list for the competition. But in that moment, they cannot do it because they have a yellow card, or maybe they have a small injury that is very quickly to recover. And group 5, who is the group 5? It's the guys that never are in the list. Never are. Huh? Never are in the list. Never. Almost never. Sometimes they go They go just for, okay, give me a little chance. But they go to the competition, but they don't play. Okay? It's like give a candy, you know. Sometimes I have to give a candy to a player. It's not so good, but I'm gonna give you a candy. Okay. So I have these 5 groups. So I organize, and this first day everyone rests because group 5 and group 4 will train here on this day. Train very hard. They will train very hard on this day. You understand? Sometimes they will pick up some players from the other teams of the club and make a very strong training here. Okay? Strong. So everyone here will rest. Here, one part of them, especially these guys, because they are not recovered yet, they make a part of recovering, and all the other groups train a little more high intensity and a little more time, because this will train maybe 40 minutes, 35 minutes, but it's not running. It's not that kind of things that we see a lot of times. Running, massage, and go to jacuzzi. No. With me, no. You. No. We will work with the ball. You know why? Because it's a specific work for recovery. So we have to use the same muscles normally that we use when we are in the competition. Because if you are running, it's not the same. All the players love that. It's 10 minutes like this, and after 10 minutes stretching, and after they bye-bye massage and jacuzzi. And after, if you stay there, maybe 5 minutes after they get the pitch, they are ready to go home. And, where you go? Massage. Yeah, I make a massage. During how much time? 1 minute. That is not recovery. Okay? On the third day, so everyone will work. They will work a little intensity. So now is the question. When I'm going to put my meeting about the other team? Will be in this day or this day. So I have to choose now. Because in this day is recovering, this day is for working my things, my game model, and from this day I start to change small things to play against this team. So in this 4th day, I will have a meeting with the team and show them during 10 minutes, not more than that, because they are sleeping after 5 minutes. You know that. Huh? After 10 minutes, the meeting with the coach, you are sleeping. They don't care about it. Huh? So you have to have a compact, very directly, and use information that is important for the players, because we have more information that is for the coach, but the coach normally separated what is important for the players. One thing is what is important to me is more information, and less information for the players, because the players don't care about that. The players are not coaches. It's a big difference between being coach and being a player. A player is like going to the McDonald's. Going to McDonald's. They want everything very fast. They eat and finish. They eat information and finish. It's McDonald's. For the coach, it's not McDonald's. It's going to the restaurant. Okay? Eating a little more, speaking, but eating a little more, not to be fat, you know? Information, eat information, okay? Not eating food. And after this day, we start to change something. Not everything. sometimes I have a little talk with the guys that are going to change something. For example, my left defender or my midfield player, and I talk with him alone. In this game, I want that to do this and this for this game, only for this game. Don't mix up with the other games. Okay? And after the last day, you know, we have always a problem, because when you are training, you are telling the guys who is going to the list, because the guys that go to the list, they should not make a very strong, very intensive training, and the other ones will make a strong training. Okay, so they find that I will not be chose because I'm making a strong training. So for me, the difficult is normally this group 2 and 3, because in this training you can do a lot of things, because I don't know if I'm going to use it the next day. I don't know if I'm going to use it, especially if he's in the bench. I don't know if I'm going to use it. So look at this. These guys go to the list. And this day, they don't work too much. They go to the competition and don't train. And the next day, they have a free day. So they have 3 free days in 7. 3 in 7 days. Normally, if you don't care about these guys, they get fat. They get fat. That's why during this week, sometimes we have to make extra training special for these guys.
I think this is not a big deal, because you are talking with the fitness coach and analyze, and they know that here in PSL, for example, they have GPS and so on, so they can plan this work with the head coach exactly with numbers and with time, and with the physical coach they can plan every player exactly what he needs.
Should do.
Before one day, after one day, if he's playing or not. So this is not a big thing, because we have the instrument to know exactly what our players need. But we would like better to understand something really important in this analyzing things. You said right now that you are making your video analyze about the opponent team on the 3rd day of the week. And you are talking with your team in the 2nd day of the game. If you are making, we would like to how you manage with your experience, how you manage this critical game to correct your model game with your players, especially when you have to talk with the players, not individually, with a group. Because you cannot, it doesn't make sense. Sometimes you need to talk with this player, but with the group, because to let him understand how to develop this model game, he should be with the group, not alone. So this is the big deal. When you are managing with professional players, and they think they are Messi and Cristiano, and they are coming here with more than $1 million, they cannot accept that, and they cannot understand that they have to work, and they are still making big mistakes. And you cannot all the time talking with him individually. He has to be with the group to understand. So this is, I think, something important.
That's why we have different ways of going to communication to the players. The best, what is most important is how, as a coach, I communicate with the players. Okay? That is very important. That is another question. Because we can have information, you can have a lot of good things, GPS and everything, all the good instruments that proves me to myself that someone is not working very well. But after is how I communicate with the players. Sometimes it's when I communicate with the players. If I have a player that is very furious, I cannot talk after the game. Because if I talk, you'll be more furious. So I have a little more time, give him a little more time to, to fresh his head, and after I can talk with him. But I have different ways of communication. First one is group communication. Group communication, everyone there. Even these guys that they didn't do nothing. They didn't win, they didn't lose, but they are very important because they help the other ones to improve themselves. And after I have a sector meeting is taking the defense guys from defense and I talk with them, or midfield players or attacker players. Okay, just is information more specific. Huh? And after I have individual communication. Imagine that. Okay, let's make a. Imagine that I'm the coach of Al-Sadd, and I have Xavi Hernandez. Huh? I have to make, a big difference between Xavi Hernandez and the other ones. Okay? I cannot put Xavi Hernandez. He is in the group, could be in the sector, but if I want a little small things different from Xavi Hernandez, I will make it individually. I talk with him and show him, politely. Yeah. Because it's the machine of the team. And I take this example because it's like this. I had things that there are guys that, for me, everyone is important. But some are a little more important than the other one. It's true. So I have to be very careful with my communication because it's very easy to finish the communication between the coach and the player. And I think in my feeling that the coach, when he's fired, is not because of the results, should be because of the communication. When he has no communication with the players, is the moment that the coach should be out. You understand? It's a little different because we are working with human beings. They are not machines. That is another thing for analyzers. Don't think that is PlayStation. Don't think that the players are machines. That they do always, if they make a very good game, the next game should be a little higher and the other. No, it's impossible. Sometimes they make a very good game and the next they make a very bad game. It's normal. But we don't want, as a coach, there is limits, low limits. For down this line, he cannot do it. So he plays, his capacity is going like this. Okay? So communication. You are the coach, so we have to have a very good communication. But sometimes you must be hard. Yes, it's true. Sometimes you have to look at the guy and say, you. Sometimes in front of the group. Sometimes in front of the group. But that is the limit. Don't go to the limit. Don't want to catch a fly with a gun, but catch the fly with small things. But if you don't catch the fly, there is a moment that you need to have a gun. So you go directly to him. You are not the team. You are not in the team. You are individual. You have to have your responsibility. Okay? So I talked to him one time individually, second time individually, and after I said to the director, I don't want this guy.
Mr. Joe,
Or, okay, you are not in the list.
I will speak as analyst, not as coach like Captain Nasir. one part of my job, I make an individual video, short video.
And you give to the players.
For each player. I show him. And during the week, the coach or assistant see which each player and explain to him what the things, bad things, and explain for them. It's very
I know this, and I make this, but I have a lot of things that could be very good. You know why? Because I cannot control that situation. Because these things that I give to the players can go outside of the club.
No, this is exactly what I mean about my question. If you make separate, something sometimes it doesn't make sense when you are talking individually. This is exactly what I mean. If I give to each player his own video, sometimes it doesn't make sense.
It depends.
Like you said, sector, maybe don't know, block of players. It makes sense. But if I show him just him, he will not ever understand what I mean. Even I'm trying.
That's why you have to know a little bit of each player to understand how I can reach him. I'm here, and I'm always trying different ways of communication with you, all you, to reach every one of us, every one of you. You see how I changed from yesterday for today? See how I started today? See how I started yesterday? Because I want to reach you. I want to give my best. I want to after this have a good remember of me. After 2 or 3 days you can say, oh, bullshit. You can say that, I don't mind. I'm not here.
The quality of adaptation.
Yeah. And how I communicate with you. And the coach is someone that should have a training very well organized and have very good communication. Very good communication. How to reach the other human being. How can I reach this guy? This is fat. But he's a very good player. He could be very better player if he don't have more 2 or 3 kilograms. Okay? And I talk to him. You could be, sometimes they will say, you could be the best player in my team, but you are not because you are a little fat. But you are a good player. Okay?
Obviously, that's an ideal week, 7 days before a game. If you have 3 days or 4 days, do you still do your post-match meeting, or?
Yes, I do it. It's a shortcut. I have to imagine that you have game here, and after you have 3 days, and you have a game here. Okay, now there is no rest for anyone, because after the game we make recovering. Second day we see the pictures of our team. But remember, we are talking meetings about 10 minutes, not more than that. It's not 1 hour, okay? And after we see here small things of the other team, and after we play. So I get short these elements. You can see it's in Portuguese. I have in the YouTube. I have 4 scenarios of 6 days, 14 days, because it's a FIFA calendar, and 4 days too, and I have another one for 3-4 days, 3-4. So three games in 1 week. It's not normal here, but it's normal in Brazil, for example, or Argentina, South America. They play. They don't train. They train during the competition. They recover and play. They recover and play. I like this system, you know. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Dangerous.
And the work, yes.
But dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous. What is mean about dangerous? Injury. You have a bigger, more. You have more players. You have more players, and you can rotate into the players. It's more difficult to manage all this, but it's fantastic, huh? Because Once in my lifetime, I had about 14 weeks that we work. We played 2 times a week and sometimes 3 times a week. And you must remember, we have to train. We have to fly. And sometimes we fly 8 hours. I went 2 times to Australia, and between China and Australia it's about 18 hours of airplane. What do you do during 8 hours? You cannot put the guys there and, okay, let's make a little heading. No, everyone is sleeping. Everyone is sleeping. So we get there 3 days or sometimes 2 days before the match. So you get out. Imagine you have a game on Sunday and you have another game on Wednesday and you have to fly during 18 hours. 18 hours. So after the game, you make a small recover. At the afternoon, you go to the competition, and after you only return 2 days after, and you have another game at the end of the week. So we have 3 games, and you have 36 hours or 40 hours of airplane. You know what this is? It's crazy. But we have to do it because competition is this. Life is this.
When you make the meeting with the players, it means that you are showing to the player your point of view.
Yeah. Now I'm showing I filtrate what you give to me.
This I want to ask you. It's because I work with one coach that the beginning of the meeting, he asks the players if the players think that he did some mistake, or if he did mistake, which one. And after collect this information in group, they start.
Yeah. This is a way that I think you could answer this. It's not easy to have a group and say, you think that you make a mistake, and the guy says, I make some mistakes,
No,
but
sure result like
no.
have one contest.
Now you can ask to the team what you think that we do very well, and there is a guy that says something, there's another guy says something, and what is the worst thing that we do, and some guy say something, and some, my experience was with the most part of my time was experience with players with 7 or 8 different nationalities. It's a crazy. Russian, Spanish, Brazilian, Chile, Holland, Portuguese. You know what is this? Huh? You don't know. You have to cut. You have to the meeting is 10 minutes, 15 minutes maximum. So if you have different mentalities in the group, different ways of looking at the game, I want to train more and speak less. Because the Russian think about one idea. The Holland have another idea. And after, the Chile guys have another idea. The Brazilian guys have another idea. The Portuguese guys have another idea. The Spanish, another idea. And now you can ask me, what language are you going to use in that situation? What language are you going to do? In Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, Holland, English, Spanish? I don't know if you have this experience. I have this experience. You know what is working, this planning like this, working hard here, and the Holland guys, they are crazy. Most part, 90% are crazy. Good players, but are crazy. And they ask me, can I go run? Why you want to go run? I need to go run, because all my life I run. And I say, you're going to run, how are you going to run? Very quiet. Very quiet. And after, you okay, 10 minutes, you go. And you look, and the guy is making, and I say, tomorrow this guy's dead. And I said, stop, 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 stop. I said, no, no, it's my rhythm is like this. Huh? But I have a Brazilian guy that he finished the training, he not finished the training. 10 minutes before he finished it, and he said, hey coach, let's finish that. Let's finish that. Okay? And I have another guy, in Portuguese too, huh? Okay. Because we are similar. I have a Russian guy, I had a Russian guy that always sick. He was always sick. Always sick. Fantastic player. Fantastic. One of the best. He was always sick. In the beginning, I had to explain to him what he's going to do. See, the communication. The Russian guy, I need the Russian guy because his work was very good. But he had always a problem in the knee, a problem in the back, a problem in the nose, a problem in the something. And I explained the training to him always before communication. I said, this training will be very good for you. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this, you're going to do that, and they start to look at, maybe it's good to me. Okay, no pain, no pain. After that, no pain. You know what is? We play against Manchester City. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 4 years ago. Manchester City, top club. Play with my team. Huh? No one believes that we're going to defeat him. No one believes that. And so we win 1-0 home, and after we lose 3-2 in Manchester. Everyone was happy inside of the locker room. Everyone was dancing, and because it was top. And the Russian was calling the doctor and saying, "Doctor, I have to go to hospital. I have to go to hospital. I have to go to." And the doctor said, "Why do you have to go to hospital? See look, I have a problem here." It's crazy. It was a problem. Oh, look, I have to go to the hospital because of that. And everyone is happy. Only him was almost crying. Please, doctor, take me to the doctor. Please take me to the hospital. So, inside the after you will feel it. You will feel it is, because it's always for the coach. Always for the coach. Always the coach to, because he make all the team wait for him, go to the hospital, because he don't photograph what he has there. He don't come to Lisbon. Don't go to Portugal. I will stay here maybe 1 or 2 days to look if I have some cancer or something like that in my finger. What are you going to do? You need it. So it's a problem. Okay? Okay, let's see now.